Hello everyone, welcome to JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. This side Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So this is your Manthan series where we are going to start new topic today, some important things we are going to cover. And remember, from exam point of view, this is one of the most important unit, Startup Finance. This is your unit 20. So let's start this session. Now, first we are going to talk about definition. What is the meaning of startup? So a startup as a company or project undertaken by an entity working towards innovation. Mainly if you're incorporating any company or if you're starting any project, and in that your main agenda is innovation, development or improvement of products or processes or services. If your main agenda is this, then you are starting one startup, and it is a scalable business with high potential of employment generation or wealth creation. Like nowadays, you must have heard about so many startups we have. Yes, like you have Dropbox, you have Nextdoor, correct, you have Misho, then you have Oyo, Ola. All these different types of companies are covered under startup. Yes, so this is a definition which you need to remember. But the most important thing is under this, that is the benefits about startups. So if you're starting any new business nowadays, everyone is saying that we want to start our startup. So what is the definition? What is the meaning of this startup? And what are the benefits ultimately you are going to receive? So let's talk about it. So benefits to startups under the startup plan. So regulatory advantages like self-certification for 9 labor and 3 environmental laws. You can do self-certification. Yes. Then exemption from business inspections for 3 to 5 years unless a verified complaint is filed. Now easily you can start your business and there is no such type of investigations on a daily basis will be done by different bodies. But remember, if someone files some genuine complaint, some verified complaint, then only there will be investigation. Otherwise, in starting 3 to 5 years, there will be no inspection. Then next you have public procurement priority. So here startups get priority in public procurement processes. Now in this session only we are going to talk about some challenges, some opportunities given by government, correct? So we are going to complete that also in today's session only. So in that they are giving benefit to startups. Then intellectual property benefits. So under this IP you get the benefit of 80% fee discount for patent registration. And this is very important because in your previous to previous attempt, as you can see here, they have asked this point. Yes, so you need to remember when it is 80% and when it is 50%. So in case of IP, in case of patent registration, if you are giving rupees 100, so here 80 rupees will be refunded and only 20 rupees is the amount you need to pay. That is what discount you are receiving, up to 80. But in case of trademark filing, you are eligible for 50% fee rebate. Yes, means 50% fee rebate means if you are paying 200, so you are allowed to get rupees 100 back, and only from your pocket the cost that you have charged, that is only 100. So these are the benefits startup companies are receiving. Okay, now here this is a definition. This is again important. See, this unit is very important. Yes, in each and every attempt, they are asking questions. In each and every shift, they are asking questions from this. So now let's talk about, when entity shall be considered as a startup. We have some limits, and if you're fulfilling these limits, then only you can say our company or our entity is our startup company. So the first one is incorporated as private limited partnership limited liability partnership. LLP is your limited liability partnership. Yes, when you are starting startup company, Either you can start as private company, partnership, or LLP. You cannot start by public company. Public company cannot say we are startup. Yes, this is the assumption we can make from this line. Public companies are not allowed to start any startup company. Only private company, partnership, LLPs. Yes, coming to the next. Up to 10 years from date of incorporation. Yes, suppose you are registering date of incorporation 4 April 2025. So from this 4 April 2025, you will receive 10 years. Yes, during your initial 10 years, you are going to be known as startup company. So here, till 31st March 2035, you will be known as a startup company. Yes, so up to 10 years from the date of incorporation. Incorporation means when you are registering your company. Yes, so you have only 3 ways to register your companies: private, yes, then partnership, and LLP. Only these 3 ways are there through which you can start your startup company. And in your initial 10 years only, you will be known as a startup company. Remember, if your working year is 12th year, 13th year, 14th year, 20th year, you cannot call your company as a startup company. No, up to 10 years only you are known as startup. Okay, then next, turnover should not exceed 100 crores. See, suppose this is your first year. Okay, this is your first year. This year you are earning around, suppose, 10 lakhs. Then this is your second year. Second year, now you are earning, suppose, 40 lakhs. Then next third year, suppose here you are earning now 50 crore. Now this is your sixth year. If in sixth year you crosses, yes, suppose you are earning now 110 crore. Can you call yourself as a startup company? No. Why? Because here you exceeded 100 crores. Here you exceeded 100 crores. You need to see all the conditions. Up to 10 years, 100 crores you cannot exceed. If anything, yes, any points if you are not fulfilling, you are not allowed to be known as startup company. Okay? Now, now this is very important. It is working towards innovation, yes, improvement or development of products or providing services or any processes. Your main agenda is to, generate employment and wealth creation. In our previous slide also we have covered the same point, yes, about the definition. But in this point we have one very important point, that is E point. You cannot say your company, you cannot start your company from split up, yes, or from any reconstruction. For example, Tata company. Yes, now Tata company demerges one section from their company. Suppose here they are, removing their any segment like TCS. Yes, now they demerge this segment. They cannot call TCS as their startup. They cannot call this as a startup. So any existing company, if they are demerging or if they are into any split up process, and from that if you're forming any new company, that cannot be covered under startup. Yes, so this is one more important point which you need to remember. So this is the definition. Now we are going to cover about some initiatives given by government. So let's start with the first one, that is your incubator grant challenge. Now let's see the details given on your next slide. This is launched under Atal Innovation Mission EIC program. Correct, they are providing financial aid. They are supporting through finances, through funds to incubators. See, incubators means very initial phase you are working. Just now you started your business. In your initial time, you require funds, yes, and as an individual, we have some limited funds, no? But here government says that at least you can file, you can share your ideas and you can apply for the funds through incubator grant challenge. Yes, and if government accepts, if they likes your idea, your product, your services, Of course, they are going to fund you in your initial time period. So that is your incubator grant challenge. Means they are supporting new businesses. Then next is your Startup India Yatra. Now mainly we are targeting tier 2 and tier 3 cities, not your tier 1 cities, not your metro cities, tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Mainly we are identifying and supporting. Correct. Mainly we are focusing on non-metropolitan areas. No metro cities are covered here. And here you can see they are helping through boot camps, idea validations, awareness workshops, pitching session. Pitching session means how you're going to present your product in front of investors. So that is also very important. So this is your second type of initiative which is supported by government. Then Rule 170, subsection 1 of GFR 2017. Now, as per this rule, you receive exemptions by DPIIT. Now, this DPIIT is your regulatory body, is your online site through which you are getting registration for your startup. Okay, so this is your government department. So, DPIIT full form, if I share with you, that is Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal and Internal Trade. Yes, so here you will get your exemption. This is the official website of the government through which you can register your startup company. You can get benefits for your startup company. Now, this is recognized startup from submitting earnest money deposit or bid security in public procurement bids. When you apply for tender, at that time you need to give some security deposit. Yes, some earnest money. So as a startup company, you are exempt from that. You can directly apply for tenders. Yes, so this is the exemption given under Rule 170 subsection 1 of GFR 2017. Remember, this is very important. In exam they can ask direct questions based on this. Yes, now coming to the next type of initiative, that is SCO startup. SCO startup is organized under the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Yes, they are promoting entrepreneurship and innovations. Mainly, they are creating platforms for stakeholders from SCO member. Yes, if you are a member of this Shanghai Cooperation Organization, you can become a part of this, and here you will get the support. Here you will see the communicate and collaborate worldwide. Okay, where you can see there are different people are coming and they're sharing, they're exchanging ecosystem knowledge, and you have scaling prospectus in the field of innovations. Correct, that is your SCO startup. Now, after that, you have wing. Now, this is important because they have asked direct questions based on this wing, this rule 170. They have asked direct question based on this. Okay. So, wing. Now, what is the full form of wing? Women Capacity Development Program. In exam, they have asked full form of this wing. So, what is the full form of wing? Women Capacity Development Program. Yes, now basically by this initiative, they are supporting women-led businesses by offering training and platform for development. Correct? So mainly if you are women and if you are starting any business, then you can apply for support from government under this particular program. That is your WIN, Women Capacity Development Program, known as WIN. Yes, especially here we are supporting women. So provide access to lending, venture funding through SIDB institutions. Here you can see virtual incubations program offered to women-led startups and a dedicated page on Startup India Hub for female entrepreneurs. So now government is also supporting that if your idea and if you are a woman and if you have your idea, you want to start your startup, they have special criteria for you. So this is your WICS, Women Capacity Development Program. Now, after that, you have National Startup Award. This is launched in 2021. Recognize reward startups contributing to economic growth and innovations. You can say this is like a competition. Government created this competition and they are rewarding. Yes, they are, actually, giving them, recognition. And mainly they are focusing that if you are working towards technologies, scalable businesses, and ventures with positive social impact, so you are nominated under this National Startup Award. Then after that you have GEM Startup. GEM. Yes, GEM means Government E-Marketplace. See, as a new startup business, correct, you don't have any your own customers. In your initial days, you cannot say that you have your own market. You have your own customers. Okay, so under GEM Startup Runway, you are getting, government e-marketplace. So there you can, get particular area. You can share your products, your services, and through that, you can also get your customers. Because as a new business, you are not having any kind of market. Yes, so this is the way through which you can create your customers. That is GEM Startup Runway. So now let's read it. This introduced a designated area for startups to showcase products, services on the government e-marketplace. Now, Swayat initiative aims to encourage more startups, women, and youth to participate. Mainly under this GEM Startup Runway, they are focusing on startups, women-led, and youth to participate in this government procurement. Yes, so here you will receive government buyers, market, their products you can share. Through this, you can create your customers. So this is also one of the ways through which governments actually support you. Now, so this is your GEM start. Yes, GEM means government e-marketplace. Then next is your innovation zones. Now establishing innovation zones at urban local bodies so that you can improve public services. Yes, like sanitation, health, water, traffic, other citizen services. If you are working towards this basic needs of your public, then you can apply for innovation zones. Correct. Now you can see bio toilets are there. Yes, they are creating water, you can say coolers in so many places. So if you're working towards that part, then you can go with innovation zones. Then next is your states startup ranking. Now, states startup ranking, this is launched in 2017 to access and rank states based on startup ecosystem development. So this is again one of the, a very common and you can say not very important from exam point of view, but this GEM startup runway, very important. This is also very important. Yes. So remember, these are the few initiatives which are actually launched by government. And remember, in each and every attempt, I'm again repeating, they're asking questions from this topic. Now, next thing what you can do, you can start your preparation, and while you are enrolling in our officers batch, you can use Y895 coupon code for your maximum discount. Yes, for maximum discount, you can use this coupon code. And remember, if you are enrolling in Mahapack, okay, so you will be getting by this coupon code maximum discount along with double validity. But right now independent sale is going on, so you are eligible for up to 83% off with triple validity. So make sure you are enrolling as soon as possible and you can start your preparation. Now with this, I am winding up this session. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care. But remember one thing, if you have any further queries, you can ask me through this Telegram group. Yes, this is our official Telegram group. You can join by scanning this, and you can share your doubts. You can, you can have any, if you are having any issue during your ABFM, you can discuss with me. So now let's wind it then.